Just yesterday, I turned 20 years old, and I decided to beat Infernal Tower on my old account live on stream. So, I hope you enjoy the gameplay.
Surely you understand. It'll never be
Let's get this going.
You have to ask yourself, when you finally get the
Right, floor 37. It's a Jam Me Over stage, I think. Fun stage. Okay, this stage. Is this one easy? Can I kill an Aku Cyclone in 100 seconds? And I can send a Bahamut and I win the game. Saw a YouTube short comment about Battlecat saying design doesn't make any unit better. Yes, it does. Perhaps it's more accurate to say that, like, design doesn't make a unit worse. It only makes units better. Cosmo is cool, but there's a reason why he's cool. But yeah, I think it's a bit more accurate to say that, like, design doesn't make a unit worse rather than, like, makes a unit better. Because I'm not gonna complain about a good unit with bad design, but I'm not gonna love it either. Yeah, loser this stage would not be a problem because of his immune to warp. Wrong. Loser will just die. If I had Doguemon, true form, then yes, I would use that, because Doguemon has a lot of health. But Loser does not have a lot of health. Loser has like half the health, and he also recharges less quickly and is less cheap, and also has more knockbacks, is slower, so I would prefer to use Awakened Doguemon here. Okay, not bad. 440 Infernal Tower, really not that bad. There's just a bit of lack of crowd control, which I should have bought Balaluga for to get a better Bahamut chain, but alas I didn't. So yeah, it's still not that bad though. Bahamut's a really good nuking source. Slime True Form makes the stage a lot easier to just micro in general, and Supercard's also very nice to have. Otherwise, I think the rest of the units are pretty standard, apart from Konako, which sort of did everything in my opinion. So that's probably why I didn't struggle a lot with this stage, but yeah, it's definitely harder back in the day. I've never tried this strat before without BCU, so let's have a quick little gaze edit. For floor 41 there's a fairly well-known rush strat, so I just use that, and yeah, it's not that bad. Nice. That might be a win, I'm not entirely sure though. So just get Yukimura out. Oh! Yo! Keep forgetting Hanzo is floating too, not just black. Yeah, Hanzo is fucked. And he's on the A- tier in the X-Colors tier list. 442, not hard at all. I have Hanzo, I have Sanzo, it's not a big deal. The only issue might come when the Primeval Cyclone appears, because the Primeval Cyclone, when strengthened, can take down Conecat faster than it can be deployed. So the solution is to just nuke it down with Bahamut and Doron once it gets strengthened, and the stage is no issue. Because I don't have good anti-relics. Wait, I can rush down 43, wait a minute. It's gonna spawn in 2 seconds, so yeah, this strategy is pretty good. This strategy is not bad. Okay, Rich Cat time. 20 hours on Battle Cats in 3 days, by the way. Me? Or Coda? In my opinion, floor 43 is actually fairly difficult, but you can rush it down now that we have Royal Guard, so it's not an issue anymore. Looks like a win. Maybe one knockback, like 80%. Let's see, 42. 42? Oh my god. What is this game, bro? What is this game? To be fair, this one I didn't have a Rich Cat, so I could have beaten that. Let me cook a bit. Bring Saraktis for weekend. I've already got Skanda, bro. I don't need Saraktis. And now for one of the more infamous floors, floor 44. In both Heavenly and Infernal, I believe this is one of the most feared floors, simply because the bosses are hard to kill, hard to reach as well, and the peons make it pretty difficult as well. Especially in Infernal, you have the Condemned Pangs, which are very difficult to kill, and the Wicked Cat, which is very, very annoying. Luckily, we do have Baja Blast in 2026, so you can nuke it down fairly quickly with Curse Blast and also some defense combos. So that is a strategy which I tried. It didn't work too well though, so I just played the endurance game with Jizo and managed to win anyway. But yeah, it's definitely better to bring like Research Ramen or Talented Dancer to have a secure win.
Now for floor 45.
Floor 45 is no joke in Infernal Tower. In Heavenly Tower, there are rush strategies with Courier that make the stage easy, but for Infernal, they do not work as consistently. Now, the Old Horn is a huge issue in the stage, that's why I brought Konako First Form. I also should have brought Royal Guard, but it ended up dying fairly quickly anyway, and I did not get anywhere close to losing, so not a bad stage overall, but thanks to a lot of good power creep and good units.
It actually doesn't. I don't remember if Monaco's ghost is like cool. This looks pretty good. The last soul that they added to the game, I believe Madoka Magica, which was just Madoka's soul, which is pretty cool. They might have added another one, like Demon Slayer might have gotten one. I don't know.
Floor 46 is fairly interesting in Infernal Tower because of the peon swap. The Gokuraku doesn't push as quickly, but because it's more tanky, it's going to survive on the field for longer, so it's harder to kill. The thing that made this stage difficult for me was, I think, Holy Blast. Mine just wasn't really that high, like level 15, so I was not chipping down Debu very quickly. On the other hand though, I do have Cafeteria, I do have Jizo, so the Gokuraku did die fairly quickly. That being said, again, I still had issues killing Debu, still had issues just finishing the stage off because of Holy Blast, so I really would recommend a higher level Holy Blast than level 15 because it just makes the stage a lot easier.
Yeah, I win. Wait, that's in front? Oh, hell no. So then it moves behind. Oh my god. Well, I did lose. Oh! Condemned Pang, yeah, never in this stage. Glass actually got crit. The whole point of that line was so Glass doesn't get... Oh, Glass knocks back Monaco and then Glass just gets crit for no reason.
And now for the most infamous Heavenly Tower stage, floor 47. In Infernal Tower, I think it's a lot easier because of the peons. They're just easier to kill and deal with, except the Condemned Pang, which, if you have Talented Dancer, should not be an issue. However, I don't have Talented Dancer on this account, so I had a few problems dealing with the Condemned Pang. That being said, again, with Baja Blast, with Stone, with Supercar, the stage really shouldn't be that bad. I would really recommend a Research Stone Cat, because you'd be surprised on how good it is to stall the peons and to stall the bosses. So I didn't bring that, so I did lose a few times, but I managed to get it done in the end. So yeah.
Well, 47 done. Talent Lollycat, because this is finally a level where I think this is not bad on. see how this goes. So plan for 49. 49, I'm gonna try rush it down. I don't have any true form though, so I don't know.
And now Infernal 48. This stage you can actually beat with Mrs. Sign Cheese because of the enemy overflow and the limited enemy spawn at the start. But I don't want to do that, so I ended up abusing Hanzo and D Luna for the win. You just need to bring a bit of metal CC, which is why I got Lollycat talent. It's a good investment for later anyway, so I thought, yeah, why not get it now? And D Luna and Hanzo kind of kill everything else.
Do 2 D Lunas and a Hanzo. Okay, floor 49. Please, Skanda. Oh! 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 Yo! There's no way. There's no shot. Oh, I missed. No. No! Yo, there's no shot. Yo, there's no shot. Wait, I lost. Okay. Wait, why is Skanda all the way back there? What? No.
And floor 49. This stage you do not want to play if Yulala is still alive and Hermit comes along. So one chaining Yulala is pretty much the only option, especially on my account where I don't have the UL Legend True Forms except Nala, who doesn't do anything here. So I had to rush it down. I did manage to win in the end, and yeah.
How's Iddy dead? No, bro. But if Iddy was alive, this chain would have also been alive.
For floor 50, you will see the solution I managed to find at the end, but it did take me quite a while to find.
Okay, you know, I'll take the win. Guess my time? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let's not even bother. I'm still losing to the same stuff, so... Anyway. So maybe it's just bomb it then? Or maybe there's like a one-chain solution that I'm missing as well. Okay, so obviously this strat's not going to work. 4.5 million divided by 14. 321. I love being stuck on levels. Makes the game more interesting in a way. This one chain probably doesn't have much potential. Okay, Uril has 321. Wait a minute. Isn't this still one chainable with 80? Am I stupid? Or can't Iddy just can't I just like max Iddy and then just win? Because Iddy does like 288. That's enough to knock back every time. So right now I just send out Iddy. And then I just wait, I guess. Like, does this actually just work? Does this actually just work? I'm pretty sure in no gacha this is actually very possible, because for no gacha you also have the massive damage combo.
The grand finale of Infernal Tower. what I ended up doing was an ID1 chain, which I didn't think was possible. I thought I needed the true forms of the legend units for the ID1 chain. However, it's actually not required at all, as you can see from the clips.
Okay, well, that's a lot of damage. And these guys are already near off recharge too. It's like fairly close. Not that close. Baja Blast over what? Probably Koneko. Koneko is good damage, but Koneko will not allow me to get another chain. If I take out these two, then I don't have any defense. It's a tough decision, because if I put in Doron, then like that Sinistmarsh is 100% dead. Well, this is chopped because Iddy died. What is going wrong, man? What is going wrong? Let me send out more dragons. How did that miss? Are you serious, bro? Well, oh, all is right in the world now. Let's fucking go indeed. All is right in the world. The crazy thing is, that didn't even use that much power creep, in my opinion. That used Baja Blast. It used Koneko. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. I can now try and beat 12-3 and 12-2 because I have this unit.
And this concludes the 20th birthday special on Infernal Tower. I've been playing the Battle Cats for over 10 years now, which is over half of my life, and I'm glad to have finished one of the most difficult missions in the game. This has also inspired me to perhaps go for some no power creep and no gacha runs, previously which I thought was impossible, but now I think is completely feasible. And apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more content in the future, because there's a long form collaboration that I'm working on right now with a friend. See you later.